What's up, my friends? Coach Bob with SweetLifeFitness.net. A long time ago, I did a particular video on beginner tips for Spartan racers. If you're looking at doing the awesome obstacle course race of a Spartan race, what are the beginner tips? If you haven't seen that video yet, you can by clicking the info card above my head. But today, I want to talk about, you want to get one of these, right? Whether it's a super or a sprint or a beast, you got to get your workout medal, and you're a little bit nervous. How do I get ready for a Spartan race if you've never done one before? And again, this one is kind of an extension of my beginner's workout video. If you've done Spartan races before, if you know kind of what it is, this video really isn't for you. This is for somebody that is getting ready for a Spartan race. Things that I would have liked to hear before I started with my Spartan race. That's what I hope to provide with you today. The very first thing you got to think about, especially when it comes down to Spartan race, you're going to be obviously running. That's an obvious. Anywhere from 3 to 8 to 14 plus miles, depending on the race that you select. Whether that is a sprint, a super, or a beast, no matter what it is, you obviously going to be running a very long amount of miles. But not only that, you're going to be doing some different moves, such as climbing over walls. You're going to be climbing up ropes. You're going to be going down in the mud. You're going to be bear crawling through these barbed wires. If you stick yourself up at all, like you round your back and that thing pricks you, man, that hurts. That has happened to me. It's not a pretty sight. So yeah, you got to learn how to army crawl through that barbed wire without getting hurt. But don't let that scare you. Here are some things to think about. Very first tip. What are you lacking? Are you lacking in, the endurance to run, but yet you're good at like pulling yourself over walls and you feel strong? Or are you really good at running? Let's say you've done 5Ks, you've done marathons, great for you, but you stink at getting yourself over walls. You can barely lift a 5-pound weight. That is something else to think about. So think about where you're lacking. Where could you use a little bit additional help? Or is it both? Is both your endurance and your weightlifting need work? Don't worry, it's all okay. You're gonna be capable of doing this. Here's what I recommend. Once you first plot out what you need to focus on, then you need to determine what the program is. Let's start with option one. Let's say you are somebody that is very good in endurance, but you stink at weightlifting. You can do a few things. There are many different workouts there to get ready for you. I'll include some links in the description below. The very first thing is on Spartan Race's own website. They have a couch to the sprint training plan, which will be the first link. You can click on that, sign up for their sprint training program. It's great. They also have some overall functional workouts from that perspective. But, okay, so your endurance is great, but your weightlifting stinks. You could get yourself a little bit stronger so you can get yourself into the mode of hoisting yourself over walls and things like that. Well, what I would recommend is a very popular weightlifting program, okay? What would that be? Something like CrossFit. A lot of people have done it. Some people like it, some people hate it, but CrossFit is your opportunity to kind of get yourself built up. Now, if you don't like the commitment of having to go at particular times when the place is open, or you don't want to embarrass yourself in front of a bunch of people, you can also do it at home. With a home workout, I would recommend something like Body Beast. It's from Beachbody. I've done it, and I've actually used that to prepare for Spartan races. So if you don't want to be out in the public with CrossFit, I would recommend Body Beast, okay? Again, links are all in the description below, so you can kind of decide what is right for you based on what you want. But that's what I would use to focus on building up your strength, since you've already got endurance covered, building up your strength so you can get ready for your Spartan race. The second option is, let's say you are good with the weightlifting. That's fine. You're strong, but you could improve your endurance. Well, what I would recommend is, again, on Spartan's website, they have their own thing, but also Insanity Max 30. That's another one I used, but because it's gonna max you out. Now, it still uses your strength, but it helps your endurance improve significantly. So Insanity or Insanity Max 30 will bump up your endurance so you can go out onto the Spartan race and kill it. You can run, you can fly like a human being, like nobody's ever seen before, because you've gotten your endurance figured out. And then when it comes to the strength, since you already have that down, you'll be flying through this thing and your friends will be impressed and want your autograph. Let's say it's both. You think that your endurance sucks. You think your weightlifting sucks, and you're kind of in this conundrum of trying to figure out if you can even do a Spartan race. You're afraid. You see that disclaimer that says you may die if you do this, and you're like freaking out, and somebody has twisted your arm to sign up for this, or you're just taking the plunge and doing it anyway because you just want to do something cool. I trust in you. You can do this. here's what we can do. Go over to Spartan's website. They have a whole thing that you can use to train. It goes step by step. Again, links in the description below. Just follow it along. It'll tell you everything you need to do and work on that consistently to get yourself ready for your Spartan race. If you don't like following just a website with a bunch of diagrams, you can also do what I call the perfect storm. Now that is combining the stuff that I already talked about, Body Beast with Insanity Max 30, and you combine them together in a hybrid schedule. So one day you'll do Body Beast, the next day you'll do Insanity Max 30, and on you go. That is a phenomenal way to get yourself ready ultimately for the Spartan race. In fact, I would even recommend it if you are in the other two categories. Go ahead and just go balls to the wall with the perfect storm. And the beauty of it is you can do it all at home on your own time to prepare. You don't have to rely on somebody else. You don't have to wait for the gym to open. You don't have to do any of that. All from the comfort of home. And then you'll go out of your garage or out of your home or out of your workout studio and earn yourself this jewelry that you so deserve. Here's the key. If you need help, you can click the link below that takes you over to my beginner video that I did on how to get yourself ready for the Spartan race. Start yourself maybe with a sprint. A sprint, only 3 miles, about I think 12 or so obstacles, or whatever. They like to change it a lot, so you never know. But okay, so it's the smaller, it's the easiest one. It's the beginner one. Start with that. And then you'll learn and say, okay, here's what I gotta test and adjust on before I sign up for my super. And then you do that. And then you work on it, and then you get better at your super, and then guess what? Then it's time for the beast, and then you're gonna be like an ultra, then you're gonna do the Spartan death race, and you're gonna be famous, and then you're gonna come back to this video and be like, you know what, it's because of that damn video from that weird guy, and I don't remember his name unless I subscribe. So make sure you subscribe for more videos. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Have an awesome, awesome day. Comment below with what you wanna see next. Hey, thank you for watching this YouTube video. Please be sure to become part of the Sweet Life family. I'd love to have you on my YouTube channel by subscribing today. And also check out this video tailored just for you. If you're looking to get fit and healthy this year, if you want to make this your best year yet, you gotta get Beachbody On Demand. It's unlimited streaming of all the Beachbody programs right at your fingertips. Click the link at the bottom of the video and you'll be taken over to get your Beachbody On Demand subscription started today. Thanks again for watching this YouTube video, guys. Have an awesome, awesome day.